Greetings everybody and welcome back to my channel. I will be your toy commander here on Planet Zizzle. Alright guys, so before we get on to today's really cool review, let me give you guys a fun fact about outer space.
Nice!
Alright, so we all know about the extinction of dinosaurs 65 about million years ago when a big asteroid came down in Chicxulub and annihilated the entire planet. So, if a giant asteroid were to hit the Earth and it was the size of the one that made the dinosaurs go extinct in Chicxulub, that was approximately 65 million years ago. If it were to hit, we often think, what would happen to everybody or everything here on Earth? So, here's a little breakdown of what's going to happen. First of all, you know, rats will burrow themselves deep in the ground and most likely survive under there for as long as they need to. And all the marine life that's in the ocean will swim way down to the bottom just so they don't boil at the top. And all the birds will migrate away from the explosion, and most likely some will survive and some won't. Here's the interesting part. Apparently, the most intellectual and advanced species, which is the human race, will have nowhere to go to survive.
Uh-oh!
Unless you have a bunker that can probably hold you for millions of years, because if something like that were to hit, it would take millions of years for the Earth to come back and make it, you know, livable again, or habitable. So with that being said, we hope we don't get hit by an asteroid because we have nowhere to go. We have no backup plan. All right, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's get on to today's cool review. So I found these the other day. These are Load, Launch, and Battle Circuit Samurai. These are like little trading card racers in each one. Now it's pretty cool. Now I don't know much about this, but as far as I know, you can battle with them, and each one comes with a race car and a card, and we'll see what else is inside this package. Now there are 4 of these to collect, and guess what? I have all 4. And some more good news, they were only $2.97 a piece at Walmart, hanging up on a kiosk. Luckily, they had all 4 of them, so I'm super excited to see what's inside these. Now this is all new here on Planet Zizzle, so let's take these trading card racers, Circuit Samurais, over to the unboxing table at Planet Zizzle and have some fun. Let's go, guys. Alright guys, so we're here at the unboxing table and look at that cool dragon.
Someone say dragon? I'm a dragon. The purple dragon here on Planet Zizzle. Whoa, that is a cool dragon. They call me, what do they call me? Puffy? Puff? No, not that Puffy. I don't want to be associated with him. He's in a whole mess of trouble. Anyway, on with the video. Just wanted to say hi. Enjoy. Bye, guys.
Alright, so as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Puff over here, the dragon. Here's a look at the back right there. It shows you how to load the launcher and all that fun stuff. Oh, there's an actual warning on the bottom. It says, not suitable for children under 3 years, small parts, choking hazard, all rubber bands, plastic, and wire ties, as well as tags are not part of this toy and should be discarded for your child's safety. Please retain all information for future reference. No problem. All right, let's take out the first one and check these out. Oh, I'm gonna end up destroying this really cool package. That awesome dragon on there. All right, so there's no paperwork with it. There's no instructions or anything. I guess you just, you're on your own on this one. You just launch it and that's it. Right there it says Circuit Samurai. All right, so here we go. Let's take the launcher. Basically, all you do is just, let's see. Huh? Oh, you gotta fold it. Check that out. I didn't even know that because there's no directions. So this is how you launch it. You fold it flat, insert the car. It's gonna probably click, right? There we go. So when you launch it, it must, I don't know, pop out in car form. Let's put this here to catch it. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see that in slow motion. I think I just actually broke it. Uh-oh. Be careful with these guys because they can, well, I didn't break it, but I definitely dismantled it. There we go. Now you got to make sure that the elastic or the rubber band, all right, that's good. I fixed it. Whoa, see that? So if you just drop it, it'll do the same thing. All right, so that's how the launcher works. You gotta fold it and look at the cool designs. Now this one here is the Purple Dragon. I'm not sure the name. Cool artwork on these. And there's not much to these cars, but that's the first one. Let's get this one ready and we can battle. So I guess this is the trading card. Hence, you know, it goes into a card and you can trade it. All right, this looks like a big gorilla. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's take a look at this one. All right, so it just pops into place like that, and it actually locks into place. And right on the front, I don't know what any of this says, but right there it looks like we have a skull with some type of crown on his head, and there's the gorilla, or the ape, whatever they call it. Let's do this. Let's insert this one, and let's do a quick battle here real quick. Let's see how it works. All right, that's that one. All right, so we'll load this one here, and then we'll have a quick battle. Let's see how the battle works. Uh-oh. We have an issue here. Maybe I'm putting it in backwards. Hold on. Let's try it this way. Oh, maybe I was. All right, so we're going to line these two up and just face them towards each other and just press the buttons. Who won? I don't know. All right, let's unbox car number 3 here with the cool looking samurai on there. All right, let's take this one out and we'll battle with this one too. Oh, there is instructions right there in the back. It tells you how to load it right there, even though it's pretty simple. So there's a little red button here too. Let's see what that is all about. First of all, let's, oh, don't, I just dropped the samurai. No. All right, let's lock it in.
Help.
Try that again. Let's lock it. All right. It is very sensitive, so. And we're gonna load it here. Hold on 1 second. Make sure it doesn't open. All right, so what is this thing right here? What does this do? I don't know. Let's launch the samurai. Whoa, it's got some power to it. Check out the cool artwork on this launcher. All right. All right, let's take out our final launcher here. I don't know any of these names. I wish I did. Maybe I'll look them up. I can find them online. All right, let's check out this 4th and final circuit samurai. This one here is breathing fire with this dragon. This one here is breathing water. This one's fire. I don't know. Looks like water coming out of his mouth, right? Looks like a T-Rex's face. This one looks more like a dragon. Here is the cool racer. All right, let's pop this racer in. Let's see who's the fastest. Load this one. That's 2. All right, we're gonna press them all at the same time here and watch them go. Let's load the gorilla. That's the front like that. That's 3. And the last one, let's make sure we load it correctly. That's front. Push. It just pops into place like that. All right. So we have 4 buttons. I'm going to use 2 fingers for each button. Let's move them back as far as we can go, actually. Let's move the camera way back here, and we'll start right here. Put the ring finger in the index, because I can't reach the other way. My fingers aren't long enough. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, this one didn't work. There we go. I do want to take these downstairs just to see how far they will launch. To see who can launch the furthest. We'll try that out. Let's go. All right, guys, so we have our racers all ready to go. We're going to see who can go the furthest with these, and then we'll do some more battling upstairs on the table in the studio. First, we'll do this one. We'll see how far this one goes. And here we go. Oh, wow. It actually went way down the end there. Pretty good. Let's set up the next one. That's the actual samurai. So we just fold this, insert the car, push until it clicks. And here we go for the second one. Ooh, the samurai didn't make it that far. All right,
Now we got this other dragon. Whoop. Oh, I think we may have broke it again. You got to be careful when, there we go. When you turn these side panels out, if you go too far, it snaps off the hinge. Not breaks, but you have to reset the whole car. So let's get this in for the third one. Here's the third racer. Let's see what this one's got for some distance here. Oh wow, that one was pathetic. Ugh. All right, now the gorilla on the end. Come on, gorilla, go get him. All right, here we go. No. Wow, the other one went way down the end. That was the winner, which was this one right here. All right, guys, so here's some information on Circuit Samurai. Now, these races are a series of 1/64 scale die-cast cars produced by Boley Corp, inspired by the Samurai Warrior and featuring unique designs. Now, these are not die-cast, so these are the ones that we have today. It says, experience non-stop racing fun with the Circuit Samurai transforming race car. This high-speed play vehicle transforms instantly with a simple press. No batteries needed, obviously. Designed with bold samurai-inspired graphics and a sleek aerodynamic body. So that's what they are. They're just some racers. But let's do some slow motion battling. That way we can kind of see who explodes or who opens up first, and maybe that'll determine the winner. Let's try these two first, and then we'll slow it down super slow so you guys can see who actually wins. So here's the first one. Let's load this car. And then we'll go with the actual samurai right here. All right. Here we go for the smash 'em, blast 'em, and we'll see which one is the winner. All right, so now we're gonna have to slow this down. Here we go. We're only about a foot apart right now. Well, it looks like we have this one that won because obviously this one's upside down. So far we'll eliminate this one, and let's go with the samurai, and we'll go with this dragon, fire breathing dragon. We'll see if the samurai can take out this one just like it did on the other one, and then we'll do the gorilla last. Well, this one's tough to get in. Hold on. All right, make sure it goes in correctly. It's getting stuck on something. I'm pretty sure this is the right way, right? All right, so we have the fire breathing dragon against the samurai. Sometimes you run into a little problem and it stops right there, so if you hold this button in and press, it goes right in. Just a little trick I learned. It didn't say anything because there's no instructions. All right, let's try these two and see who wins. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, battle. We had a false start here on the samurai. Let's do that one more time. Whoops. All right, let's try that again. Let's make sure we press them at the same time. 1, 2, 3, battle. Whoa, they went right over each other. Let's get the gorilla in here for a spot. And then where did our samurai go? I think he flew off the table. Let's do this one. Let's load this guy. Let's try these two. And 3, 2, 1, battle. You can see the working mechanics of how this actually works and folds. Is a black rubber band that goes around the whole entire bottom side of the car, and it collapses like that. And the tension of the elastic or the rubber band makes it collapse. All right, so you can actually take them like this and just, you can drop it. And it should, you know, unfold. All right, let's do one more race here. We'll take a samurai racer and this purple King Kong, or I don't think it's King Kong, but all right. Step away, everybody, for the last race of the day. Let's make sure they're lined up right at each other. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, so it's a little bit difficult to tell which way's forward on this, but I believe it's the long way like this. You know, it actually kind of reminds me, it looks like a one of those Tesla pickup trucks, correct? Doesn't it look like it a little bit? Let's put a comparison up on the screen. Yeah, it looks a little bit like it. kind of, you know, sleek and square looking. Those are our 4 racers today. Now, guys, that's it for today's video with our Circuit Samurai. What are they called again? Hold on. The Circuit Samurai Trading Card Racer. It says right on the box. Where you load, launch, and battle. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Smash that like button and come back to Planet Zizzle to keep the missions going. This is your Toy Commander signing off. And I'll see you guys on our next mission. It's now time for me to blast off out of here.